The cost of living out here is extraordinary.
There's a lot of us that are here that can't afford to be here but need to be here because we have nowhere else to go.
When I came to here 28 years ago to East Hampton, for me it was very expensive, pay $1,500 for house. Now, one room, $2,000, $2,050.
Everybody thought when the pandemic finished that numbers would go down and back to normal. Unfortunately, that didn't happen because there was an explosion in the economy and, budgets were getting tighter. And so our numbers have only grown year after year.
My name is Holly Wheaton, and I am the director and chairperson of the Springs Food Pantry. This is where I grew up. And I grew up where everybody helped everybody else. My mom was one of the original founders of the food pantry. She and a few ladies were sitting in church one day. They looked around and they saw this need of fishermen and farmers that were just struggling to put food on their tables. My mom is now 94 and blind. She hears about the food pantry every day from me, but she's still very much part of it in spirit. She likes to know what's going on. And then I'm carrying on the legacy that she wanted to do. When I joined in 1997, we had about 55 families, maybe 150 people. Today we're feeding, I think we're planning on 368 families and over 1,300 people.
Pan? ¿Quieres pancito? 4 with bread. The community that comes here is a community that makes this community. It helps everybody, and they have children, they have grandparents.
I mean, the people who work here, who live here, are in the service business. They're the construction workers, the landscapers, the plumbers, electricians, caretakers, caregivers, and they're making just barely above minimum wage.
I've seen people I know work at the CVS, at the pizza shop, at the banks.
Pantry members can be all around us if we look around. A lot of the community is who are the foundation of Springs, of the East End.
We know what things cost out here. $25, $30 an hour doesn't cut it anymore. Between the rent and everything else, it's tough for people.
Our numbers have gone up 28% in the last year. It is so essential that we feed our population. There's a housing crisis here. Hopefully our numbers will be dropping. It's all hopeful. But right now, the need is constant, the need is great, and the need, sadly, is growing.
You'll actually see the lines out the door, down Old Stone Highway, people waiting to get into the food pantry.
And I'd never seen that before. The numbers are just getting higher and higher and higher. Grocery shopping for a family of 5 is well over, $500 a week, easily. And that's if you're buying the bare minimum. The food pantry here jumped in, and they were like really lifesavers for me, because how am I gonna feed 3 kids and my wife and pay the mortgage and pay everything, sometimes I thought of like a food pantry as they just give you some quick stuff and, out the door you go. I never thought it would be, fresh produce and straight from the farm to here. It was really exciting. Anything people could give back to this place, I would try and give back to this place, because what you give, they give back tenfold, so it'll never be equal. They always do over and above for everybody.
Oh, the donors are the lifeblood of the food pantry. Without them, we could do nothing.
It's important for people to give even just a little, because every little bit counts. Every little bit collectively adds up.
Everyone should give. As humans, we were meant to give. Sometimes people don't realize what $10 would do. Those little $10, those $20, those $25, they all add up.
If you can give to the Springs Food Pantry and put it on your list of organizations and put it on the top of your list, because so many people need it.
When it comes right down to it, what we really are looking for is financial donation. For us to be able to actually go out and buy the large quantities of product that we need so we can fill the bags for each of those 350 families every single week. Whether you can do a one-time donation or even better, if you are willing to do a recurring donation, we really appreciate those because that's money we can then bank on, know that it's coming to us, and we can make some decisions. So when people are able to give back to us financially, we surely appreciate it.